Think about $6. It's the price of a generic energy drink, a cheap fast food meal, or a premium cup of coffee. To most people, $6 a day is completely invisible. It slips out of their checking accounts without a single thought. But over a 40-year period, this tiny, unnoticed daily choice creates a terrifying divide between two identical lives. Meet Jake, or rather two versions of him. On one side, we have the version of Jake, who uses his $6 every single morning to buy a massive energy drink or a scratch lottery ticket. He thinks he's just enjoying life's little moments. On the other side, we have the exact same Jake, but he decides to make one simple adjustment. He sets up an automated transfer that moves those exact $6 a day straight into a broad market index fund. No active day trading, no staring at charts, just pure automation. At first, absolutely nothing changes. After 1 month, the first Jake has an empty stack of aluminum cans, and the second, Jake has less than $200 in his portfolio. It feels pointless, but this is exactly where the trap of impatience kills 99% of people before they even start. Because beneath the surface, the math is quietly preparing a massive financial explosion. Fast forward 5 years. The first Jake is still buying his daily energy drinks and collecting scratch tickets. Total asset value, zero. In fact, he's probably spent thousands on temporary energy boosts. But the second Jake has stuck to his boring $6 routine. Over 5 years, he has contributed around $4,000. But thanks to the early stages of compound interest, his account sits at over $5,000. Still not life-changing money, right? This is year 10. The automated transfers never stopped. Suddenly, the gap starts to widen. The investing Jake has contributed about $8,000, but his portfolio has quietly grown to over $12,000. The money is finally beginning to manufacture its own babies. But the real magic happens when we cross the 20-year mark. By year 20, something beautiful happens. Jake's total out-of-pocket contribution is roughly $43,000, but his portfolio balance has crossed a massive $80,000. This is the exact turning point that wealthy investors call the snowball effect. Up until this moment, Jake was actively pushing a heavy stone uphill with his daily $6. But now, the stone has reached the top of the mountain. The daily $6 deposits are barely doing any work anymore. The compounding gains alone are generating more money every single month than Jake actively puts into the account. It is officially rolling down the hill completely on its own, building automatic momentum while Jake sleeps. But hitting these massive numbers isn't about the math. It is about psychology. Over these 20 years, the stock market crashed multiple times. The news headlines screamed about economic doom, housing bubbles, and new get-rich-quick crypto tokens. The first Jake fell for the hype every single time, losing money on volatile trends. But the investing Jake mastered the hardest skill in finance, doing absolutely nothing. He ignored the panic, resisted the temptation to cash out, and let the automated system run silently in the background. In the wealth game, discipline beats intelligence every single day. Now let's look at the final outcome after 40 years. The first Jake has consumed over 14,000 energy drinks, leaving him with absolutely nothing but empty cans and zero savings. The second, Jake has contributed a total of $87,600 over his lifetime, but his final index fund balance, a staggering $680,000. Over 90% of that wealth was created purely by time and compound interest, not active effort. The difference between financial struggle and absolute freedom wasn't a sudden lottery win. It was a tiny $6 daily choice. If you're ready to automate your wealth and stop being a slave to the system, smash that subscribe button right now. Welcome to Wealth Whisper. I'll see you in the next video, bro.